Peter, what is a GMO?
GMO stands for genetically modified organism. So while we've been modifying organisms for thousands of years in agriculture, GMO really refers to a set of techniques that we've been using for about 30 years to alter the genes that are present in plants.
So how many crops in the United States are GMO?
So the major ones in the United States are corn, soybeans, and cotton. And then there are a small number of others: canola, papaya, squash, and one or two others.
So what are the benefits of genetically modifying plants?
So most of the benefits come to production and making it easier to produce these plants, reducing in some cases the use of pesticides, alternative ways to manage weeds in crops, things like that.
So when did scientists start using biotechnology to modify plants?
So the first genetically modified plants were made in 1983 by a group of scientists, some in Europe, some in the United States. And since then, we've been using these methods both for research and to produce these new genetically modified crop varieties.
So how do you do it?
So there's two main methods that people use. The first is a bacterium, an unusual bacterium that is able to inject DNA into plant cells, and that DNA integrates into the chromosome and becomes part of the plant's genome. And then there's another method using what's called the gene gun, where you coat little particles of gold or tungsten with pieces of DNA, and you literally shoot those particles into the cells. And that DNA then becomes part of the genome of that plant cell.
So, how are GMOs different from other foods?
So they're different because they contain a small number of different genes that wouldn't normally be present in a normal crop plant. So those genes make some new proteins as well. And so there are some small differences in both the DNA and the proteins that these plants contain.
So are they safe to eat?
So all of these crop plants that are genetically modified go through a regulatory process where they're approved by a number of different federal agencies before they're sold to the public. So you can never say that something's absolutely safe, but so far probably trillions of meals have been eaten by people that use these plants, and there's no evidence that they cause any human health problems whatsoever.